go to the show.
A player receives input from a coach.
More pop on your back. Let's go.
Minor League Baseball is live.
Minor League Baseball.
Now at the plate, number 3. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
I really wanted
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
DJs.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Of course they go for me. That's how it always goes.
Striding in once again, number 3. A base hit in his first trip.
Try to go to...
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Alexis Uribe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1. It's hard down the line. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner...
Digging in once again, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jackson leads this one 4-0. Ready for another shot now, number 3. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Rick. 0-2.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit hard to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable. Ready once again, Michael Zavala. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is line to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Jackson took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Braden Shipley takes the win on the mound.
Say you suck, you're going to center field. Just practice. Yeah. Sprints. Yeah. My dad says no lolly. My God, I hate this team.
Settling in now, number 3. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 3.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Carlton Navarro. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Working for the punch out, and swinging a ground ball to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
What? I
And
did
this will go down as an E5.
What?
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard to short.
I always hit there because they always throw so fast.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
And so early on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Butler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eddie Butler.
Now, attempt here. On to
He's
first, and there were 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rich Pereira. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full.
I'm 0 for 2.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it.
My God.
He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 3. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 outs.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 3. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the pop. Digging in and looking for more, Thomas Weaver has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough to third. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order, as this inning.
No, play third.
Ready for another chance. Number 3, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Rios. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Charlie Winkler claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pablo Palmero closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. Welcome to MLB. Now at the plate, number 3. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Probably could have got 2.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder.
Oh, I got out somehow?
Number 3. He singled his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh my God, could you?
Standing in, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but
oh my
he
God,
is known
never
for having
go
really
up in
good speed.
contact,
So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing.
Now batting, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pereira is right there as he takes it for the second out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today.
Oh, there's scouts watching or something?
So striding forward now, number 3. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Number 3.
Lifted in the air to center. Hanneman is there.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a
there
catch.
Are 2 down now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order. Now to the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Striding in, Henry Tamori. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit.
No, go to two!
And the throw will go to second as they get to four.
What?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a
Why
sudden,
did it do
the
that?
throw comes in.
What?
At the plate, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hit on the ground to third. There's one.
And there's two.
On to first, a double play. Now in the box, number 3. He was a double play victim last time around.
He was a victim of a double play.
He's set and the pitch. Runner goes for second. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. The runner from first crosses the plate. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And he is in there.
Haha. I messed with him
Stepping
there to
in,
get that
Johnny
safe.
Bump. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Bobby Friedman.
Digging in, Bobby Friedman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
I don't know where that shortstop is. It's kind of scaring me.
Popped up. Holmes is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hartman gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smoke. Coming to the plate now, number 3. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So stepping in, Charlie Culberson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, it's this dude. He's not going to hit nothing.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Henry Tamori. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Into the box now, Dan Rylander. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Back in standing. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Throw won't get him.
I'm stupid.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Standing in, Jacob Henneman.
Oh my God.
Drove in his club's only run a night ago. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, and it's dropped.
Oh my God.
A real mistake there. That's got to be
me
an
look
E3.
bad.
Digging in, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Freaking hate those.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs,
I'm
not
never
sure that's
bunt.
a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with
I've
2
never
outs.
bunt. I'm a really good bunt.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henneman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here. So striding in, number 3. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second.
No!
And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Told me I steal, you stupid idiot.
Now at the plate, number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Curveball. Wow, surprising.
The windup and the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left.
What a catch, ladies and gentlemen!
Racing back to the track.
Oh
on the
my
way.
God!
He makes the catch.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
It's time for baseball. Stepping up now, number 3. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Can't let anything go.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
They're going to catch it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm sorry. P.O. Why it keeps doing that freaking check swing. Don't you actually swing?
High in the air out to center field. Henneman has it in his tracks. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1 run scores here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Henneman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come on, let me move, bro.
Hard on the ground to third.
See, if I would have moved the way I wanted to, I would have got. I would have
one away. Ready once again, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Holmes on the move. And he drops it. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. Ready for another shot now.
Oh my
Charlie
God.
Culberson,
I'm not
1
stealing.
for 2, including a double back in the first. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Bro, why are you
Hanneman
running?
moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Would have been 3 if you would have kept auto on for me.
Digging in once again, Henry Tamori. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Bro,
And
you can't.
he is out
you
at
can't
second.
Oh my God, you
Caught
can't
stealing
steal
to
in this game
end the
because you're
inning.
just gonna get out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Felipe Oliveros.
I
No
timed it
official at-bat
exactly.
for him, but he has
So
scored a
there's
run
no
in this
way
one.
I could run and not get
On the
out.
ground to third. Fielded cleanly,
Gee, stop hopping.
and that's the first out. Standing in, Thomas Weaver.
Now batting, second baseman, Thomas Weaver.
You said R1 to
Through for a
catch, and I
base hit, and
go
he's 1 for 2 now.
R1.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage,
That's
2
stupid.
strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there.
Striding in once again, number 3. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 3.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Shortstop,
2 hits, I'm on
Charlie
fire.
Culberson.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's running. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Henry Tamori. Runner breaks for third. Oh, and they've got him picked up. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
He's just gonna put me in freaking, I don't know, college, hopefully. I just want to go to college, please. Call up track.
After trying this player out in a new role, his
You like
team
your
likes
potential.
what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change.
I don't want to go to the Braves.
The player considers it, though some reservation is evident. The player accepts the move, but makes his long-term positional goals clear. A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals.
Fielding and speed, that's what I am. Let's see. think I'm gonna go fielding and power. I don't know, because I want speed and power. Arm and contact. Let's freaking. It's all speed. I want to keep my speed. I keep my.
Hey.
Who the heck was that? Oh, Super Kid Gaming. It's probably Cole. Classic third baseman. Good glove and home run power to boot. Like Nolan Hernando, for instance. Oh, I need to work on my speed then. I was a speedster, now I'm not. No! You got sprints or nothing? But I need to freaking get my running. I don't care. Look like a weirdo. Jumbo shrimp, that's what we're facing. My axe about to cut that shrimp in half.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Sinking liner toward left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Pretty fast.
Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm
But I'm
not
about
sure
to
if
get
you're
out
one
right
of those
here.
superstitious
I'm not
guys,
stealing.
but
I have
a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty
I know
good
for a
number for
fact
this
that
guy.
I can.
Yeah, that's the old baker's
Especially when
dozen
I've
right there.
lost
We're
some
almost
speed.
looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you.
Why didn't you
when
lead
you're
off a little
swinging
bit
the
more,
bat
bro?
like this,
I'm pressing
your
the
food
button.
tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Throw over to the
Stop.
bag
You're bad.
and a dive, but he's back in.
He's trying to
Here's
pick
the
me up.
0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running
I'm
game,
not
Matt. The
stealing.
problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that
Fine,
runner
you want
on
me to
base.
steal?
Runners on the move for second.
There.
A pitch out. The throw.
See? I
And
don't
they'll
steal.
nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Mississippi
I
Braves.
still don't know what that means.
Well, that's just a great job of
Taken
battling on the road. They
so.
fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half.
And as we move into live action here, there's currently a runner at second base with nobody out.
Now batting,
Into the box now, number 3. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Catch.
Now a swing here
Wow,
and a little
that's
looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. Throw will come into the infield,
I would've
and
done
the
an
winning run
initial
will
walk
stop
on me every
90
time,
feet away from
honestly.
home with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Keith James, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it
Finally.
skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys from scoring position.
And they're going to walk off as winners here.
But we still won. So that's pretty good. That was Daddy's rival. Hi.
the final line score for our ball.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this
Done. I couldn't see. Yeah.
So digging in now, number 3. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
I'm bad.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Cortez
has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Can't get away with them.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting line. Striding in, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Just gonna hit it
from the stretch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base
I just
hit
don't
right
get
there.
it.
Hitting
Because if
streak,
they threw it
15
to
games
second,
and counting.
trying
Yeah,
to
we're
steal me
halfway
out,
through
and
a
I was on
calendar
third,
month, and he looks up
like
and he's
get
had
me
enough.
out on a steal,
You
I
can't
would
get caught up in
definitely
it.
go
You have
home.
to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
No, go back.
There.
Why are you going
on to first,
forward?
and they get the double play. So no runs on 2 base hits.
This is stupid. Why does it always do this?
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score.
Why did it do that?
Digging in, number 3, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
Catch.
A couple of guys.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Christian Ademaze. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
2! Oh my God, we're going here.
And there's out number 2. 8-1 is the final tonight. Jacksonville wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Peter Valencia earns win number 4. The Stars of tomorrow get. So striding forward now, number 3, runner in scoring position with Sukan. He's set, here it comes. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Try to hit it early, hopefully. Get to third.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cortez giving chase, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits.
Good job, everybody.
1 error.
You catch everything. And I'm
Coming
playing
to
third.
the plate now, David Cortez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
He's gonna hit it to me, like always.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Stepping in, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
0 for 1, that's about to change. Because I'm about to be 0
Comes
for
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is... Digging in, number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Just gonna go normal hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about
Oh
halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
We're gonna change up. That would have been a
Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark.
Here's a high pop-up. Gallegos moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Stepping into the box, Tristan Nowak. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit down the third base line. And this scoots under his glove. Oh,
Can
what a
I
time
go
for
to the
that.
third base, please?
One run is
Thank
scored.
you.
And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
Why did it not catch that?
So coming to the plate, number 3. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh my
Way
God.
in front of a great slider that time. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 22, Bobby Friedman.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. At the plate, Keith James. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Jumbo Shrimp came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tom Temple gets the win.
Hi, do you want to bring me here? I need to get faster. Nah, my speed is at current cap, so I can't get faster.
A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
Oh my God, I hate this team. I hate this team.
Minor League Baseball is...
They catch everything, too.
So stepping in, number 3. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time.
How
and that'll be out number 2.
That?
And with that, here's a look.
Frick. Now I'm playing third. This game is just so trash.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Go to me.
This one's down to third. Played on the back.
What about that?
And there's one down now.
Me third.
Into the box, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. liner toward right center. In there, a base hit.
President diving touch that.
So now they'll have
Wasn't
runners
there a
on the
guy?
corners
Oh,
with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Henry Tamori. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Lead off.
Nope. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mendoza shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So striding in, number 3, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on.
So stupid.
Now batting, catcher, Mariano Lima.
Down the 3rd baseline.
Two.
Backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Shuckers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. And as we welcome you into this one, we find runners at first and second here with nobody out in the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 3, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McGrath on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Cornell ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Henry Tomori.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Stepping up to the plate, Esteban Aviles.
Left fielder, Esteban Aviles.
Hopped up.
Check it.
Ullman is under it.
Can I see
And he
it?
brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Mark Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mark Valdez.
Can't see the
The
shortstop.
1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Acho fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Josh Delatorre takes the ball.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
The game's future star. So striding forward now, number 3. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
No, go to 2!
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Tamori, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Henry Tamori goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Popped up. Ullman waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Bobby Friedman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Friedman.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acho is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man. Digging in to try it again, Ray Snow. He reached on a single in his first try.
Snow.
Down the third baseline. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Standing in, Steve Ullman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pops this one up. Number 3 is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, so bad.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in once again, Henry Tamori. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ah.
Now that's popped up. Acho has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Come on, move. Stop looking at them. Do that.
Ready once again, Johnny Bump.
Now batting. Shortstop, Johnny Bump.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left.
I love how apparently he can walk up there.
Ready for another shot now. Mariano Lima. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
He has 2 strikes on him already.
Attempt here. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. So stepping in, Johnny Bump. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
I'm gonna go batting cages today.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Training, uh-oh. I hate training. Can't do anything. Bad. I'm gonna get bronze. headset head right now. Oh. Ooh.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
I'm batting 9th. With the best batting average. And a 19 game.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we've got a good match. Digging in, number 3. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now at the plate, Pete James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
James.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again. Mori 0 for 1. And a double steal try here. Pitch is high. The throw,
yes.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Santana takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, number 3. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Snell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Swing. Stop check swinging.
Decker leads off second with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pena is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third safely. Now at the plate, Jess Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Santana.
line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I already throw it first, so I don't know. What the heck?
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in.
Ready now, number 3. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now they've got him picked off.
No!
Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is
I go
out.
back, he goes forward. I go forward, it goes back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Javier Gonzalez.
Crowd
He's
gets
a
up for
Mexican.
the
Of course he's
3-2.
gonna hit a home run.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up.
0-1!
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw.
He's just sitting
7
there.
to 4 is the final
on.
score in
Give me a
tonight's
second,
game.
give me a second.
The Biscuits took the lead in the
I'm
second
getting so
inning
mad
and
at
rode
this
that
game.
until the very end. Ernest
Here now is
Where did he get
Zarate
that?
earns his
Training that guy was having.
the Stars. So striding in, number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 3.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. DeVore ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So stupid.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
No, what
He
are
can't pick it up
you doing?
cleanly. But he gets back in
Why
time,
does he
safe
keep
at second base.
doing that?
Man, errors are never welcome, but the is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Bobby Friedman.
Skied into very shallow right. Kizelbash over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight.
I didn't think it was 2 outs.
At the plate, number
Well,
3.
2 outs
He
now,
reached
too,
on a
so.
single in his first try. This is hit high in the air out
And
toward
that's an
left
out.
center.
Ah,
Snell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
why can they like not catch it? for
Now to the
once?
plate, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit the other way out toward right field. DeVore sprinting after it.
Oh my
and the inning is
God.
over. So another good inning for him on the
Why?
mound.
Could you like not? And of course
Digging
they
in, Wesley Ballard.
do one run in.
The 2-1 on
I
its
can't
way.
do anything about that.
Ballard.
Round to third.
Go on. Stop hopping.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Assad Kizelbash. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. To the left side.
One. Or we can hop again.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Come on, Quizzle Bones.
Now batting, number 3. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't
I
seen
better
a lot
not
of
be
fight
shut
in
out.
these at-bats.
I ain't gonna
now, of
let
course,
that happen.
plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side
But
has
that's
been
an
pretty
out,
lethargic
so
watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would
Kinda
imagine it
shut
feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Guardado is there, and that's not.
That's the end of the game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0
My team
game in
is so
baseball
bad.
these
I'm the
days.
only one
Both
that
of these
plays,
pitchers pitch
literally.
awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Montgomery jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kurt Richards earns his 8th victory of the season. Warren Quick is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show. Richard Chang, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go to 3! Jeez, you're just standing there.
As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the
Why
play.
does it always do that? Well, we lost.
Stepping in, Ray Buck, and their runners at the corners now.
Ray Buck.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a...
Why?
His glove.
It's so annoying.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
I'm so mad at this. I need some food. There's some toasty jelly.
Striding in, number 3, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed.
It's so stupid
personally,
how,
I'd much rather see him with a
I
controlled
can't
swing and
move
try to
where I
put the
want my
ball in
bat to
play.
go. So I can't really deal with.
Here it
This
comes,
stuff.
0-2. And a good bite to
my
that slider
God.
as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a
can't
protect
do
swing
anything
with 2
about it.
strikes. Now at the
Oh,
plate,
really?
number
So
3.
annoying.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 3.
He goes the other way as this is hit
It's
in the
gonna be
air
an out
toward the
he's gonna
gap
catch
in
it 'cause
right
he always
center.
catches it.
Darnell is to his left as he puts it away in the alley. Stepping up now, number 3. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a
catch
long
that?
ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
0-1 count and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get at the
Already
plate,
lost
Assad
this game.
Kizilbash.
Now batting.
The 1-1 home. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brian Stanek earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings.
Can I just breeze to this friggin' training? Come on, come on, come on.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player.
I'm really mad
A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for Mississippi, third baseman.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
The batter, number 28.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Throw to the plate.
Frick.
The tag, and he is out at third base.
I don't know why
it's
he
a
keeps
double
doing
play.
that. He keeps pushing me to go another way. And I don't want to do it.
3 pitches, he gets
It's
the
like,
out
no,
and
just go
heads to the
ahead.
clubhouse to
Just do it,
celebrate.
just inside.
Can't do much better than that.
The blue boy.
It's time for baseball. Stepping into the box, Sean Castaneda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Castaneda.
This one's down to third. He's right there.
Still
Throw
so many
in
hops
time,
that
and
you
the
do.
side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Settling in now, Andy Schweitzer, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Schweitzer.
To third, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
What's these dude with these weird numbers again?
Digging in, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Third baseman.
Here's the first
I
pitch
can go
to
over a
him.
home run right now.
Line toward right center. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
A 1 pitch on its way.
I'm
Shot
going
weakly to the
back.
left.
He's gonna
And
catch it.
indeed, no
Go
look at
back!
second.
Go
He'll go straight to
back!
first and take the sure out.
Another thing, I go forward when I want to go back.
The pitcher, Jarvis Rios, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if
This
that
guy's
is
gonna
indeed
say
on
he's
right
got it.
here.
I'm joking. That's probably really racist. I don't know. I just feel like Mexicans are good at baseball.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kiblahan moves over, 2 down. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ready for another chance? Pete James. One here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here.
Right, I'm the only one sitting here that gets on bases and stuff.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This is line to left.
He's going to catch that.
Olsen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't.
Oh, and I'm on third again.
First baseman number 5, Enrique Flores.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Culberson over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 3, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Digging in once again. And the offering. Runners going. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jump.
And I'm at
Ready
third
for
again.
another shot now. Sean Castaneda.
So much.
Sean Castaneda.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Softly hit down to third. Like out at 2. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
Ready once again, Andy Schweitzer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
What are you doing? I pressed circle.
They can't make the play on him.
Leading off for the Blue Wampus, right fielder.
The third, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Hunter Durham.
Hunter Durham.
The windup and the 0-1. Third base line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So digging in now, number 3. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field.
God.
Kivlahan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they can't get that.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue. Warren Quick, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in this day and age of
Oh my God, I
run
can't
is
do
in to
anything
score,
about
and
that.
they take an early 1-0 lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit.
Standing in, number 3. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control
Oh my God!
Hippern is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to...
Striding in once again, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hippern is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, number 3. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him.
Oh my
for the second
God!
out. Didn't look to me
I
like that
can't
was
do
much of a
anything about
protect
that.
swing. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Molly earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ted Medeiros earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things. Welcome to MLB. Stepping up now, number 3 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Charlie Culberson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There he goes. Pitch popped up. Flores calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. On to first, a double play.
Caught that?
So stepping in, number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice.
And his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Chopped weakly to the left. Matheson gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Hunter Durham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the box now, Mark Barker. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 3 is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
He fracked.
An early look at the line score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Oh my God, slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Nothing can stop me.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hipper is after it, but he won't get to it. And this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'm so surprised.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Overside.
All the way
Comes
down.
the 3-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Dan Rylander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kiblahan is there. Let's see if they test it. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Yeah. I remember.
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hipper giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Lucius Hipper. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this become a lot greater.
Scored. And that's out number 1.
Hey, we were really... Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Mississippi led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adam Saucedo with his 4th win this season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Pablo Palmero retires the side to hammer down the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go for the chest protector. I'll be back. Jesus, finally. Oh my God. So annoying.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
So a big spot here as a pinch hitter is going to come on with the bases loaded and just one out in the inning so far.
Now batting, number 3.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Center fielder number 27, Henry Tomori.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Mississippi leads it 9-2.
Now pitching for Mississippi, number 11, Charlie Winkler.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on
Batting second here tonight.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to...
Now in the box, Maxwell Belliard, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Culberson waits on it, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Mendoza. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Jack Shartner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right.
Into the box, Maxwell Belliard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Belliard
Gets this one down. first, so the bunt for hit. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So coming to the plate, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third.
I'm really stupid.
Well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Now to the plate, Henry Tamori, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he...
Into the box now, number 3. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mariano Lima.
Swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Connor Acho. He singled his last time up.
Connor Acho.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
What?
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Riding in once again, number 3. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Mendoza on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. Arthur Lofton has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the club.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Porter is right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bump, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's a pop-up now. Porter is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Arthur Lofton. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Here it comes on 0-2. To third, right to him. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Jesus Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to third. Backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to digging in to try it again. Number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Rosario. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually.
Come on, bro.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is well behind the
No,
plate. That's
what?
an easy
I
stolen
didn't
base.
touch anything. What? What the heck happened?
Ready for
I
another
didn't touch
shot
anything.
now.
I just
Number
went to
3.
second and
He's 2
didn't
for
touch
3
anything
thus
when I
far.
was running. And of course he just goes because it's what
Here
happens.
comes the first pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out.
Stupid. Why did it push me to run? I
It feels good
didn't.
to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your
No
home
one's gonna
crowd,
say, "You
all those
suck,
fans
stop
cheering,
screaming."
this is a good win for this.
And I'm sorry, but I don't know what the heck happened. I didn't touch nothing.
LOL.
That's so stupid. Alright, I'll be back because I can do another thing because it's Monday and I
Hi.
have fun, but no, you gotta do everything clothes-wise. Hi, and bye. I'll be back in a second. 2 seconds. Alright, just hold on. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's play. Ooh, yes. All-Star game. I'm the one in the front if you want to know. Let's do this all-star game. Oh, I completely missed it. All-star game.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
The batter, number 3.
Hit to third. And that's through for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second.
Your attention, please.
All right, now I'm out.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award. And as we pick this one up, runners are at first and second here with one away in the inning. Now at the plate, number 3. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Rylander rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Juan Rios has been summoned from the bullpen.
Hey, listen, everyone knows it's a long season, but a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with the first step, and they've just taken that first step. 1-0 to start the year has to feel awfully good.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final. And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. Now at the plate, number 3. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pete James. He represents the potential tying run. He's running. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
You better not get
Well,
struck
he
out. I'm
snapped
gonna
that
kill you if
breaking
you
ball
do.
off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Adames has got it, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Josh Delatorre enters from.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop.
And I don't want to play third base.
Richard Chang, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip to start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job. Keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat is going to win this one.
In now, Esteban Aviles. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no.
You can really tell when they try to pick you up on these people. Nothing like picking me up right on the walls.
Kicks and deals. Runner goes. Heading out towards shallow right. Cortez has a read on it.
Go back! Bro, I was saying to go back, but I guess he's going.
And quickly, there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the hole. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kramer sprinting after it, 1 away. Digging in once again, number 3. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
What was that?
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Ready once again, number 3. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. High pop-up. Early is there.
My God.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Final line score for our ball game.
Welcome to MLB. So striding forward now, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Strikes, and now the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The pitcher, Adam Saucedo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kramer moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Pete James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 2, Pete James.
2-2. Runners on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in now, number 3. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in, Jeff Decker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeff Decker.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And another throw over, and the runner back. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Valdez.
Third baseman.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Britt has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no run. Digging in, number 3. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So stepping in, Jeff Decker. He got on. Send him packing for the second time. Runners off for second. High and deep to straightaway right. Cortez looking up. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. Into the box now, number 3. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cortez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. And 8-4 tonight.
We lost.
The Jumbo Shrimp crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Chris Zapata earned his 9th win of the year. And his finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. Striding into the box, number 3. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Grounded back up the middle, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. Juan Rio.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game.
Can I do this practicing that they were talking about? Oh, that's the Hucks fighting for. Bro, where am I? Where's the team, bro? Sea Dogs. Oh, there we go.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Game's future star Carmen Gill, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Hi.
Here now the 2-2. Runners going. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
Let's go.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is
stepping up to the plate, Hunter Durham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2.
Second baseman.
And a ground ball to third. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the night. A chance now to take a look at how the home team.
Now batting, number 3.
First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in once again, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Digging in to try it again, Henry Tamori. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit at third. Matheson has it, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Ready once again, Johnny Bump. He'll look to bounce. Now both runners are breaking. Chopped weakly to the left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kivlahan has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Mississippi's out in front, 4-1. Ready for another shot now, Rich Olson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseline, scooped up. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Valdez is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to that same situation. No, don't tell.
Look at his feet. She's like, oh.
Watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield.
Striding in once again, Patrick Kivlahan. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't consistently good at bats.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. And as we set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out. Stepping in, number 3. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now in the box, Pete James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2-2. There he goes. Taken for strike three. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
And now the runner's trying for third. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening.
And I'm just going to watch those legs to come up and run.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed.
Runner goes for third. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Biloxi came through when it mattered in the minor league baseball is live. So digging in now, number 3. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 3
comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down.
What am I doing?
Second, center fielder, Esteban.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rafael Mendoza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Look, he's gonna bunt.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Digging in, Gary Porter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Popped up, number 3, over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across.
Oh, is that a home
Now
run?
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late. And
Ready for another chance? Number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 3. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Rosario is there for it. 1 down. In now, Jack Shartner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move later innings down by a bundle. It's time to base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down. Now at the plate, Steve Ullman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit here to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a 2?
And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. Stepping up now, number 3. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
That's on the right if you wanted to know. Like the fence that's speaking.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
1. Runner's on his way to third. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching for...
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. The Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Akil Morris claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Ramirez records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. It's time for base. Now at the plate, Maxwell Belliard. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one. Over the top. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to... Now to the plate, number 3. And their runners at the corners now.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McGrath on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Standing in, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Means has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Stepping in, number 3. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
0-1 the count.
Thought we were going to start swinging slow. Usually seems slow on this guy does.
This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. Around third and being waved on home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one. Stepping into the box, Jack Shartner. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Mississippi Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never...
And I'll set another one up when I'm done. Let's see what we can do. Alright. And here. I'll start another one when I'm done. See you later.